Look at the headlights on your Toyota, Honda, Mazda, or Nissan right now. If they're foggy, yellowed, or have that hazy look, you're not just dealing with an ugly cosmetic issue. You're driving with a real safety problem. Oxidized headlights can cut your nighttime visibility by up to 75 to 80%. That means you're seeing less of the road, and other drivers are seeing less of you. It's dangerous. Most owners do one of two things when this happens. They take the car to the dealership or a detail shop and pay $350 to $650 for a so-called professional restoration that looks great for 5 or 6 months before the haze comes right back. Or they grab a $25 to $80 headlight restoration kit from the auto parts store, spend an afternoon sanding and polishing, and watch it fail again in 6 to 10 weeks. Both options were designed to keep you coming back and spending money on the same problem over and over again. A senior Japanese automotive engineer who oversees maintenance for one of the largest commercial vehicle fleets in Tokyo spent 20 months rigorously testing every major headlight restoration method on the market. He tested 14 different approaches on dozens of Japanese vehicles under real-world conditions, everything from heavy city traffic to highway running and intense summer sun. He measured clarity with light meters, tracked how long each method actually lasted before yellowing returned, and calculated the real long-term cost. His findings were clear and a little shocking. Almost every popular method is a temporary band-aid. Only one approach delivered near-factory clarity, cost almost nothing, and lasted well over 2 years with minimal maintenance. And the car care industry has zero interest in telling you about it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to bring your Japanese car's headlights back to crystal clear condition for less than $2 and keep them that way for the next 2 years or more without ever buying another kit. But first, you need to understand exactly why every kit and every paid service fails on schedule. Once you see the science, you'll never waste money on them again. Modern headlight lenses are made from polycarbonate plastic. When new, the factory applies a thin UV-resistant hard coating on the outside. Over time, sunlight, weather, and pollution break down that factory coating. Once it's gone, the polycarbonate underneath starts to oxidize. Tiny microscopic pores and cracks form on the surface. These pores scatter light instead of letting it pass through cleanly, which creates that cloudy, yellow appearance and kills your beam distance. Every commercial restoration kit and dealership service uses the exact same basic strategy. They sand or polish off the damaged top layer to restore clarity, then spray or wipe on a new UV sealant that sits on top of the plastic. That sounds logical until you understand the problem. That new coating is only lying on the surface. It never becomes part of the plastic itself. As soon as the surface weathers just a little more, usually in 5 to 7 months of normal driving, the protection fails and the oxidation cycle starts all over again. The method this Tokyo engineer uses works on an entirely different principle. And this is the part the restoration industry hopes you never learn. Ordinary petroleum jelly, the same Vaseline you can buy at any pharmacy or grocery store, has unique chemical properties when it comes to polycarbonate. It contains a range of hydrocarbon molecules of different sizes. The smaller ones are small enough to actually penetrate into those microscopic pores created by UV damage. When applied properly, the jelly doesn't just coat the lens. It fills the pores from the inside out. This does two powerful things at once. It restores clarity by eliminating light scatter, and it creates a UV barrier that lives inside the plastic structure instead of on top of it. Because the protection is integrated into the material, it doesn't wash off or wear away nearly as fast as surface sealants. This is why the fleet vehicles using this method passed every single lighting inspection for over 22 months straight. Now here's the complete protocol. It takes less than 6 minutes of actual hands-on work spread over 2 days, and it delivers results that last. Step 1 is the most critical step. You have to prepare the lens surface correctly or the whole method will underperform. Check your headlights in bright daylight. For light to moderate haze and yellowing, use regular white toothpaste or a high-quality automotive rubbing compound like Miguiar's Ultimate Compound. Work it in with a microfiber cloth in small circular motions for 2 to 3 minutes per lens. For heavy oxidation, deep yellowing, or crazed surfaces, you'll need to wet sand. Start with 800 grit, move to 1500, then 2000, and finish with 3000 grit sandpaper. Keep the surface wet and sand evenly. This gives you the clearest possible base. Never skip preparation or go too light. The final result can only be as good as the surface you start with. Step 2. Thoroughly clean the lenses with isopropyl alcohol on a clean microfiber cloth. You must remove every trace of compound, toothpaste, or sanding dust. The surface needs to be completely bare and chemically clean. This takes about 30 to 40 seconds per side. Step 3. Take a small amount of petroleum jelly, about the size of a dime, and put it on a clean microfiber applicator cloth. Never apply it straight from the tube onto the lens. Step 4. Work the jelly across the entire lens in light, circular motions, starting from the center and moving outward. Keep the layer very thin. You should still be able to see the lens clearly through the jelly as you apply it. If it looks white or cloudy, you've used too much. Buff the excess off immediately with a fresh section of the cloth. Thin and even is what you want. Step 5. Let it sit undisturbed for a full 48 hours. Do not wash the car or let the lenses get wet during this time. The smaller molecules need this continuous contact time to migrate deep into the pores. Step 6. After 48 hours, apply a second thin coat exactly the same way. This second application is what pushes the longevity from a few months to well over 2 years. It reaches deeper layers that the first coat opened up. Don't skip this step. Step 7. Every 3 months, apply one quick maintenance coat using the same thin technique. No sanding or heavy preparation needed unless the lenses have become badly oxidized again. 2 minutes per car every 3 months is all it takes to keep them protected. The results from the Tokyo fleet were impressive. Before this protocol, they were replacing or restoring headlights on 3 to 6 vehicles every 6 to 8 months at a cost of $90 to $140 per vehicle each time. After switching the entire fleet to this petroleum jelly method, they went 18 months with 0 headlight-related inspection failures. The annual cost per vehicle dropped to under $2 in materials. Let's talk real numbers for the average owner. A dealership restoration every 6 months can easily cost you $500 to $800 a year. Those cheap kits add up to $300 to $450 per year with worse results. This method costs less than $2 for the first full treatment and about $3 to $4 per year in maintenance. The difference is hundreds of dollars every single year. One important warning: never apply petroleum jelly over existing heavy oxidation without proper preparation first. This is the #1 reason people say the method didn't work for them. If you put it on top of damaged plastic, it can only protect that damaged layer, which continues to break down. Preparation is not optional. It's the foundation. Your Japanese car's headlights were engineered to deliver precise light performance for safe night driving. When they oxidize, you lose that safety margin. You don't need expensive kits, UV sprays, or repeated shop visits to fix it. You just need to understand how the material actually works and use that knowledge against the problem. Prepare the surface properly, apply 2 thin coats 48 hours apart, and maintain every 3 months. That's it. Under $2. Under 6 minutes of work. And clear, safe headlights for years. If this video just showed you how to save hundreds of dollars a year while making your car safer at night, hit the like button right now. Share it with every Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and Mazda owner you know. Subscribe and turn on notifications because I'm dropping more of this no-nonsense, money-saving maintenance knowledge every week. Comment below, what country are you in, and how bad are your headlights right now? Light haze, yellow, or completely cloudy? I read every comment. See you in the next video.